Hey, fragrance friends, enthusiasts, welcome back. It's Benjamin here at the Centaur Fragrance Channel again, sharing and exploring beautiful fragrances with you wonderful people out there. I know that you're smelling great, smelling amazing, so let me know what's your scent of the day in the comment sections below. And let's talk about this little fragrance here. This is called Amouage Epic Man. This one is one of the least popular from the house, or at least one of the least spoken about fragrances from the house. And I don't know honestly why that is. I'm not going to hype it up. There's certainly some pros and cons to this fragrance, and let's explore it. First off, this fragrance, if I was to compare it to anything out there on the market, this is more of a niche version, a very high-end, a luxurious version, essentially, of Polo Green. I think that this is not, personally, it's not a very creative fragrance in that regard, that it does take a lot of homage from Polo Green. It has a lot of nuances and honestly reminds me of a fair bit. Again, the quality is much higher here. There's incense, there's oak moss, there's leathery nuances, there's a little bit of smokiness here, a little bit of animalics. It does lean on that complex, deep fougere side. And it's a very refined, well done fragrance. It's very classy. But as far as an original fragrance, it's not. It doesn't smell terribly original, and perhaps that's one reason it's a little bit less popular. But is Epic Man a bad fragrance? No, it's actually a great fragrance. It's also very respectable. It's gentlemanly. It's a upper class fragrance, of course. If you don't know about Amouage, their history, serving the royalty of Oman, and that's why so many of their fragrances, some people say smoky, but most it's really incense, and incense really doesn't smell like smoke. It can, and a lot of people associate smoke with incense, but to me, smoke is what it smells like burning. It smells more like birch tar. It smells more black. It can have some more unpleasant qualities about it. Incense is a lot different, and this one has a lot of incense to it. So if you like incense, or that might make you love this fragrance a lot more. If you dislike incense, this might be a little bit of a deal breaker for you. Again, I think this is it is all fragrances are unisex and genderless, but I think most people would say this smells more for a gentleman, more for a man, a grown-up man, a well-to-do man who knows who he is, and maybe has some success in his life. There is a prestige to the house. Most fragrances of Amouage, but especially this one, smells upper class for sure. And maybe that's why this fragrance is a little bit less popular. If you love things like green Irish tweed, I highly recommend that you get your nose on this and see what it's all about and see if this one works for you. Solid fragrance here. There are more notes and nuances, but I won't get too much into that. Again, I'm trying to make my reviews a little bit more approachable and understandable and helpful just as an introduction to the fragrance. And I'll include nuances or things that are very interesting compositionally if I think that's really important to mention. But you have to smell this fragrance and try it to see what it's going to do for you, and also on your skin to do what it's going to do on with your skin chemistry. But beautiful fragrance here, very well done. Of course, composed excellently and washed, in my opinion. One of the most respectable niche houses out there with a long history. All their fragrances are very well composed. And before about this year, or 2020 and 2021, they all actually had only put out a new release every 5 or sometimes even 10 years. Amouage didn't put out new fragrances very so often, so that put a real a gleam in people's eye to also respect the fragrances. That not only perceived value, that there's been time put into the fragrances, but also that I do think that there's craftsmanship and quality in all their fragrances of Amouage. So again, the house is a little bit more daring if you aren't familiar with them. Some people speak highly of them, but are they easy to wear? For some people, the House of Amouage is difficult to wear in general, or unwearable for some people. But the House of Amouage is an excellent house if you do like their style and what they got going on. They're full-bodied fragrances and often fairly powerful as well. Of course, especially Interlude Man, the Blue Beast, giving them a lot of that recognition and popularity in the fragrance world. So, anyways, getting back to Epic Man here. Excellent fragrance. Once again, performance wise, will not disappoint you. I got about 10 hours dependably on this fragrance. I have no doubt that on clothes, or depending on if you lotion up or your skin chemistry, you can expect or possibly get 10 hours or more out of this fragrance. It's not going to disappoint you on performance. Above average projection. It wasn't monstrous for me, but it was very noticeable, and it did push out a fair bit. After the 2 or 3 hour range, though, it does get a little bit closer to the skin, but really just adds to that refined, gentlemanly charm to this fragrance. Sillage, again, quite good, but I wouldn't say it's excellent, and I wouldn't say it's beast mode sillage. Again, I actually kind of was expecting really strong performance out of this one, but again, it's a little bit more of a refined fragrance, and I actually like that and see the direction where this fragrance was going. Compliment factor, y'all know I talk about the compliments and the compliment factor. You have to dress the part, you have to look the part to wear this fragrance. To me, this is a dapper gentleman who gets things done, but he's also fairly friendly, not super bubbly, but fairly friendly and fairly approachable, but does get work done, and has might be a little bit meticulous and in his life, having things exactly right. So this fragrance has again a polished quality about it for somebody. Maybe he likes to have things really clean, really organized, or has a particular something that he likes to be done exactly right. So I think that's how this fragrance goes. This is it didn't get me a lot of compliments, but it got me the respect. It got me some attention. But I do think that this fragrance, you don't have to wear this with a suit, but I think it deserves to be worn with a suit, in my humble opinion. So really nice fragrance though, Amouage. This one here, the Epic Man. Um, what else can I say about it, guys? It's a fantastic fragrance. You can find Amouage fragrances on the discount market if you look at the right places for around the $150 range, which are, in my humble opinion, excellent, amazing deals. And if you find an Amouage you like, you're getting every penny, every dollar's worth, of value, especially with an Amouage for $150. I know that's a lot of money. Full retail is about 300, and if you have the money and if you like to support brands, honestly, if I had the money right now, I would buy some of Amouage's fragrance for 300. I think that they're worth the money. I think that I like the house of Amouage, and I hold them in high esteem, and I hold them in high regard. So I don't I'm not just saying that. I really honestly mean that. So respectable house Amouage here. Is this my favorite from the house? No. Is this my bottle? I'm going to be honest with you. No, this is from my dad's collection, and he quite loves this fragrance, but he personally doesn't find himself wearing it as much. He does love this fragrance, and he loves fougères, but he has fresh fragrances, and he tends to like citruses so much, even in the colder months, that he doesn't find that he wears this too often, unless he's going out to a special event, and he wants the classy vibes and the refined qualities of this fragrance, that can really speak for itself. You don't have to say a lot, and people know that you're a man of class with this fragrance. So, anyways, wonderful fragrance. Hopefully, you enjoyed my review today. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, and tell a friend. I'll see you in the next video, my friends. I'm always here sharing beautiful fragrances, exploring fragrances with you guys, ladies and gents. Everybody's welcome here. And of course, if you want to see my content and never miss out, hit that notification bell and support me down below. And I'll see you soon, everybody. Wear what you love, rock what you got, and let me know. Do you like green fragrances? Do you like Amouage as a house? And have you tried the Amouage Epic Man here? I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Peace out and bye.